activating the bridge between our limited human experience and the infinite realm of spirituality has been a pursuit of seekers for centuries. If you are ready to activate this bridge and unlock the secrets of spiritual growth, then discovering the Rosetta Stone of spirituality is the key. In this journey, we learn to distinguish between raw feelings and emotions and cultivate the ability to see clearly without being overwhelmed. Ultimately, the process of inner development allows us to become a living bridge, connecting the human vessel with divine consciousness. Everything in the external world is pointing us in the opposite direction. Instead of facing our pain, we are encouraged by society to numb it and seek comfort. Over 200 years ago, an inscribed stone was discovered in the Egyptian town called Rosetta, which held the key to the ancient Egyptian writing system known as hieroglyphics. The hieroglyphic text on the stone, known to be written by Egyptian priests in the 2nd century BC, repeated a text written in familiar Greek, which allowed Egyptologists to decipher the symbols. Today, the term Rosetta Stone is used metaphorically to describe anything that helps to unravel a mystery. In spirituality, energy plays a similar role as the Rosetta Stone, providing a key to unlocking the secrets of spiritual practices. In order to reach deeper stages of spiritual development, it requires us to let go of everything we think we know, to let go of our attachments to the conditioned mind, and burn up our suffering and delusions. In ancient times, it was known as a sort of inner dissolving, a kind of reflective absorption, a transformation or inner purification of the ego. The path to deeper spiritual development requires us to let go of our attachments to the conditioned mind and burn up our suffering and delusions. By becoming surrendered and attentive to what is, it is a burning up of suffering. By facing our emotions head-on and experiencing them fully without reacting, we can free ourselves from suffering and open up the path to awakening. Exploring the mind and emotions can be a very different task to take on, but it is a crucial step towards true liberation and inner growth. It involves confronting our greatest pain and fears and letting go of our preconceived notions of what is good or bad. It is a burning up of identification with the false self, a burning up of delusion, a burning up of all preferences out of which the ego is made, and a release and coming forth of inner energy. One becomes at peace with what is, surrendered to what is, attentive to what is. We awaken to our true nature and become aware of the infinite awareness that surrounds us. This awakening can occur gradually as we drop our identification with the various processes of the conditioned mind. It can also happen instantly, as in the Zen spiritual goal of Satori. The purest teaching is transmitted in silence. We are the silence. But how can we receive what we already have, what we already are? When we awaken to the truth, it becomes simple to see that the constant movement of the mind is creating a veil. The mind is constantly searching and seeking, but when that movement is given up, when the ego is burnt up, only the truth remains. We must recognize that we are already that which we seek, but we are identified with the false self. Notice the flower, and notice who or what is observing the flower. Be present here and now, without ideas and concepts, without the mirrors of the mind. When awareness is absolutely present so that there's no more knowing, no more identification with the object, then there's no more observer and observed. There is no more relationship between you and anything. There is no more flower and separate observer. You already are that which you're looking for, but you're identified with the false ego self. It is only the limited mind that sees these things. The activity of the limited mind is the creation of all things, the creation of the experience of time and space, the creation of duality, of experience and experiencer. By letting go of the limited mind and its creations, we can awaken to our true nature and become aware of the infinite awareness that surrounds us. It is possible to enter a state of profound stillness that lies beyond the mind. The key is not to reject or suppress the mind, but to allow it to be exactly as it is, without getting caught up in its activity. This state of awakening can happen right here and now. Don't try to analyze these words. These are not mere concepts. If presence has realized itself upon hearing these pointers, then let go of the mind's involvement. Once you've received this transmission, abide in awareness as awareness. By accepting the mind as it is, we open ourselves to a deeper level of stillness that exists beyond our thoughts and emotions. This state of being is always available to us in the present moment. All we need to do is let go of our attachment to the mind and rest in the awareness of our true nature. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this content, hit the like button below and subscribe. Your feedback is valuable as it assists me in producing more beneficial videos for you and enables this channel to reach a broader global audience.